Hey, welcome. I want to thank you first and foremost for your interest in my work. My overall goal is to help you and ideally for all of us to become as awake as we're meant to be. So, this is a chance to awaken and to sharpen your mental acuity. Today's program is called Infinite Intelligence Training. Again, we're talking about the fact that there's music in the background to help to produce the Mozart effect, and the words are spoken in such a way to help to produce the alpha brainwave opening that helps you to tap into your infinite mind. So enjoy, settle back, and congratulations on your open mindedness. And hopefully, let's not hope, let's intend that you take this infinite intelligence and you live the life you were meant to. Thanks a lot.
Infinite peace, infinite intelligence, a wonderful dance, that wonderful, circular, powerful connection. Although you will be applying these wonderful principles, the power of peace, as it relates to your infinite intelligence, it's not advisable to be listening to this program in instances where your full concentration is required. Just simply take time now to settle back and allow your creative imagination to take you on a journey, to take you on the journey of a lifetime. The subtle sounds of that music in the background, creating the perfect climate, the perfect, powerful climate for peace, for tranquility, for the release of subtle, powerful, intelligent, natural, brilliant energies. Simply allow these words to speak to you, to speak to the deepest, wisest part of you, and know that you are in control, and know that you're in charge, that you're simply allowing whatever barriers that may be in the way to slowly, comfortably, and naturally fall away. Remember, the amount of peace that you can experience today is simply up to you. Know that the more that you can cultivate peace, the more that you can cultivate peace, the more that you are awakening your infinite intelligence for whatever arenas of your life. There is a link. There is a link, a connection, a timeless connection. Perhaps you'd like to visit a beautiful place in nature now. I'm simply a tour guide, guiding you to a place where you can be free of the busyness of the day. You can be free of the busyness of your mind. You can be free of the limits of time, the limits of space. You can simply float and fly, remembering that imagination is much more powerful than knowledge. Your imagination is much more powerful than your intellect. And this is the link between infinite peace and infinite intelligence. Look around you now. The sights. See what you wish to see now. If you wish to be at a beach, there you are. If you wish to be out among the stars, there you are. Simply being free, perhaps at the top of a mountain, or swinging from a tree, or laying in a hammock. Your imagination is unlimited. Your imagination is unlimited. And allow these words to carry you to a more peaceful, a more tranquil place. You don't really have to try. You may notice that certain parts of the body are relaxing now. And notice there may be peaceful sounds here, even the sound of silence. There are peaceful, wonderful feelings here. The feeling of tranquility, the feeling of calm, the feeling of quiet in the body, the sound of silence. And there are certain aromas in the air here, aromas that you associate with a deep, primordial state of peace, a deep, powerful state of peace and calm and quiet down deep inside. For you know how, you know where. This is an infinite peace that you've known, that you know now. It's a peaceful, tranquil calmness. It may be simply a place your soul calls home. It may simply be a place where your mind can be free to roam and quiet down deep inside. As you're relaxing more and more now, be aware that, notice that your breathing is slowing down. Notice that your sense of the outer world is quieting down. But remember, you are in charge. You are in control. And knowing this, you allow yourself to let go into this infinite peace, into this infinite calm, as that music seems to carry you away. That music seems to say, quiet now, peace now. After a while, a very powerful part of your mind, some say your spirit, may even tune out the content of these words, only hearing the peace at the center of them, only sensing the peace at the center of you, are calming down effortlessly now. It seems that you don't even have to try. It's a place of effortless effort. This is a place where you can fly, remembering in the depth of your conscious mind in the depth of your unconscious mind, in the depth of your spirit, of your soul, that you are whole and complete here, that you are infinitely intelligent. And as you notice, for example, perhaps your fingertips are tingling a bit, or perhaps you feel as though you're slowly and subtly stepping out of your bodily awareness, stepping out of your worldly awareness, so that you in this excursion, you in this journey, it's a learning journey, you know. And you're learning about the learning journey in this peaceful way. Ironically, effortlessly. It is a place in some ways where you understand the thought of thoughts. You understand the knowledge of knowledge. You perhaps could be sitting with a wise, deep, wise part of you that is connected with infinite wisdom, that is connected with infinite knowledge, that knows the how of hows, the what of what, the why behind all whys. For you are wise. You are knowing, infinite being here and now. Although your conscious mind needn't know how it is that you're tapping into your infinite knowledge and infinite capabilities here, you are. You're becoming in some ways, as you may be floating on the waves of knowledge, floating on this new body of knowledge, you're becoming the wisdom that you know. You're part of your infinite intelligent flow now, each day, and every way. Just simply let go into this state of peace. Deeper, 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 deeper. Some say when you go into the state of infinite peace, with each and every passing breath, it seems as though you're simply surrendering to the masterpiece, a kind of infinite knowledge rendering that you're tapping into, a knowledge that needn't be explained to strangers, but is known to the part of you that you're familiar with, a part of you that intersects with the infinite knowledge base, the infinite mind. Some call it the superconscious mind. Some call it the infinity that is behind the creative process, the creative energies. By whatever name or you know this, it is an experience. It is a feeling at the center of your body. It is a feeling that surrounds your body. It may be perhaps a light that surrounds your mind and your brain. It's so subtle. It's so calming. It's soul subtle and soul calming. And it has come here today. It's emanating from within. It's emanating from within. Sometimes it may feel as though it's a gentle, warming mist of light, a blanket that has dropped gently, as though it were placed by a loving, kind, wondrous friend who noticed that you were sleeping there, who noticed that that your face looked as though you didn't have a care, but noticed that you needed that gentle blanket and placed it over you, perhaps placing it gently over your chest and moving it so it covered up your toes. And when you noticed that, a part of you seemed to say, thank you. Thank you for this wonderful, kind act. Thank you for reminding me that, even in a dream state, I am tapping into an infinite intelligence that belongs to me and belongs to you. That kindness, that's intelligence. And yet, amazingly so, as you may be dreaming now, you don't have to really know the how behind how consciously, because you do know it unconsciously. And know that even though you know that you know it unconsciously, there will still always remain a great mystery. There is the unknown that your unconscious knows and shares with you. But simultaneously, remember, there is the unknowable that the unconscious mind is still in awe, that still acknowledges it as simply the great mystery. It is the Edison-like part of the mind. It is the Mozart part of the mind. It is the Bach part of the mind that can hear a symphony in a second, and consciously may take hours to write out what it heard in a second. This is infinite intelligence. It is the power of Mother Nature. How it is that a seed planted in the ground with just the proper amount of water, the proper amount of minerals and nutrients, unfolds to be a giant oak tree. Of course, it unfolds over time. Of course, it opens up and grows like the powers of your mind. Just simply be at peace here. Nothing more is asked of you, because the party that knows what to do is doing what it knows how to do now. While you may be looking up at the blue sky, in awe of the clouds floating by. You may be seeing the crimson sunset, seeing the hues that relate directly to the deepest part, the wisest part of you, are infinitely bright. You could be looking at the stars on a starry, starry night. That's right. Some of our greatest painters, some of our greatest performers are simply showing you what you can do. An effortless effort, watching them like Baryshnikov, Nureyev, wonderful dancers, you know, male, female. Watch them in the depth of your mind. They are kindred souls to you. They simply trusted in the part of them that knew what to do. They let that infinite intelligence flow as you are, each day in every way. All the obstacles have fallen away. Remember this. Peace is 1,000, 1,000,000 times more powerful than fear. That's correct. Remember that when you move to a peaceful state like this, and you hear in the subtle sounds of the background peaceful music that encourages a subtle internal bliss to flow like a river that has been awaiting someone to lower the gates of the dam, and it has been done, and you can. Here you are, relaxing. As you relax more, notice that your star quality energy is simply shining brighter. And yet, you don't have to do anything here. Surrender. Let go of those fears. Let them be washed away by the waters. These waters, at times, if you see them in your mind, are just liquid light. Liquid light. Liquid light. Ephemeral. Evanescent. So subtly bright. Soul bright. Soul bright. Just be at peace. Be at peace. You are at peace. And you've noticed already, haven't you, that it seems as though these words are a dream speak that you know. A dream speak that you know. And all you're doing is following the flow of light, surrendering into the sunlight, surrendering into the starlight. You are very, very bright. You knew this at birth. You knew this as a baby. You knew this from the age of 0 to 6. You were a magician. You knew magic. And this magic, it is awakened. It is that childlike curiosity. They call it the discovery learning method. You wanted to know. What made light flow from that lamp? You touched a light bulb. Maybe you noticed it was hot. Maybe it burned you a bit. But you wanted to know about the light. You wanted to know about the grass. You may have even eaten or chewed on a piece of grass. That's right. All the things you did from 0 to 6, they add up to 500 million, 600 million. It's you, the kid, the curious kid. For this is your infinite intelligence. You did. This is your infinite intelligence. You did. You do. You know. You now. Bask in this feeling. Bask in this kind of infinite intelligence healing. Infinite intelligence healing. Nothing more than just letting peace flow in through your pores. Nothing more than helping it to move into your brain, to drain away the doubts, see them going down the drain. Nothing more. Let peace, for peace has opened the door, and let the light flow in. Remembering as a child how you poured liquid into a pitcher, or liquid into a glass, or you watched a pool fill with water, or you watched a pan filled with liquid. You are filling with this body of knowledge understanding. You are filling with this wonderful, peaceful understanding. You know. You know. And the dance is continuing. If you could see that sign of infinity, maybe somewhere along the way you realized it took an 8 and laid it on its side. And it meant more than the number 8 sleeping or lying down. It multiplied the 8. It made it more than two round circles connected. They told you that you are unlimited. The simple concept of that sideways eight. They were dancing together. But someone forgot to tell you that the peacefulness, the curiosity of a child feeds the infinite intelligence. That's right. And maybe you see yourself smiling now, so bright. Smiling now, so bright. Whether you're 1 or 99, this is a sacred time. In this time, free of words, as the music simply plays and reminds you and feeds and nourishes you, allow a subtle crystallization, a flexible kind of integration to occur, so that the deepest, wisest part of the deepest part of your mind that connects to your spirit, that connects to your soul, helps you to see the whole picture, to experience the whole understanding, even if your conscious mind cannot wrap its mind around it, because we both know that that is true. Your conscious mind is finite, and that's what it needs to do. But it can tap into the infinite wisdom, these holographic understandings, these crystallizations, these realizations. Go ahead, experience this new body of knowledge in this beyond. You are experiencing the infinite mind, the infinite mind, the infinite mind, the infinite mind, the infinite time. Peace with you.
And it is the infinite mind. And you're experiencing it. And you're allowing yourself this time in a natural, easy way. Just soak in the understanding that you're feeling here, now, today. And you simply allow, you simply let this natural flowing intelligence come into every activity of your day in an automatic way. Infinite intelligence is effortless. Infinite intelligence is natural. You didn't have to think about thinking as a child. You just simply were, just as you can simply be now. If you're listening to this program at bedtime, you can simply fall asleep out here under the stars, allowing those 100 billion star powers to feed you, to allow you to find out just how bright and brilliant you are. You will have human moments, moments of doubt, moments of some degree of struggle, but it is through that that you become more and more powerful, more and more infinite in your lifetime. If you're listening at bedtime, ignore any suggestions to awaken and sleep brilliantly so, having infinite dreams that you'll remember to forget or forget to remember, so that they work at a very unconscious level, and you awaken in the morning feeling very naturally brilliant. Good night. If you're listening during the daytime or during a time where you wish to awaken, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. When I reach 10, you'll come all the way back. And as a way of allowing you to refocus this energy anytime you wish, the word that you say to yourself is simply the word bright. Say that now in your mind, bright, and it will be a shorthand that sums up that you know that you are infinite flowing intelligence. Bright, right now. Let's begin that journey back. 1, feeling a sense of energy, feeling wonderful, the most amazing peace and natural flowing health and energy is yours now and well into the future. 2, 3, showing you how to truly be infinitely intelligent naturally. 4, effortlessly. 5, without struggle. 6, just innately intelligent. 7, almost as though you're tapping and pulling in the powers of brilliant, brilliant heaven. 8, feeling great almost all the way back now. 9, trust in your Mindstein mind. And 10, open your eyes, come all the way back. Welcome back to you. Welcome back. You know how to be, and you know what to do. Infinite intelligence, it's right there, filling your mind, your body, your wondrous, amazing life. Welcome back to you.